Can we do the Piff story?
Can I do the Piff story? Fine,
Yeah,
Shannon.
it's the
we'll do
last
Piff
show of the
story.
week. Okay.
She loves Piff.
I love Piff.
It's Shannon's best story of the week. Folks, it's time for Shannon's best story of the week.
Is this the dragon magician?
Yes.
Yeah. Piff the Magic Dragon, who was supposed to come to Skankfest. Piff the Magic Dragon's agent hit us up being like, Piff wants to come to Skankfest and hang out and jump on podcasts and do shit. We're like 100%.
Yeah.
This sucker didn't show up.
No show, no called.
You think you're better than us, Dragon Boy?
Did he agree?
I'm hoping so.
He never got it.
He had since returned to sender.
I don't know.
Bounce back.
So,
what is the story?
So his little chihuahua, Mr. Piffles, this is him right here, was 16-year-old. He died one day before his 17th birthday.
One
Here he is,
day
what a
before his
baby.
17th birthday.
Yeah, today was his 17th birthday.
Only the good.
Oh, he died. So he died yesterday?
Yeah. But here's a fun, interesting little twist. Apparently, Mr. Piff, years ago, had Mr. Piffles cloned for $60,000.
$60K.
Yep. And also,
God damn it! I could have had sport clone. I have his ashes. Can I take sports?
I bet you can.
Can I take
No.
sports bones? No.
No,
Yes,
no.
100%.
No. You saw this. Saw Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And he's like, dude.
First of all, you could pour water, stir, and get something out of that
I don't think
fucking
you're
thing.
Take a
getting-
nice rock out of your dog.
I don't think DNA is lying within bone ashes.
I think that's
It up. I think that's exactly where it's lying.
It's not. It's not. They have to like take it from
How
how.
many cops have you dated to know that answer that quickly?
I read this article.
How many
times have you
how many
threatened?
threats? They won't be able to recognize your bones.
I don't care if you feel fat, Shane.
I just read the article, and it said that how he got the idea was apparently Barbara Streisand had her two dogs cloned, and they used tissue from the mouth and stomach after they died. But she used tissue from the mouth and stomach, and that's where they got the tissue for the clone.
So it's got to be tissue from the dog. That's what we should have done. I should have cut his lips off. Just snip sports lips. he dies like this.
Oh no, like Fire Marshal Bill the dog.
Well, we're gonna clone him with his lips.
It also gives you an interesting insight into, Piff is like, all right, me and Babs, neck and neck, same level of fame. I gotta clone me.
I bet you.
That's where I want to be.
I bet you Piff is worth so much money.
He's gotta be if he's
Yeah,
if
he's
he's
cloning,
got
he's
that
got
to
cloning
toss.
dog money.
Well, $60,000 is not that much when you consider if money's no object, it's nothing.
Sure.
I'm surprised every rich person doesn't clone their dogs. That's way cheaper than I thought it would be to clone a dog. If you would have said how much is it to clone a dog, I would have guessed $500,000.
Well, how close is that? And then wait a minute. If you can clone a dog, how close are we to cloning a person then? If you can clone a
think
dog
you
for
can.
$6,
Yeah,
I think it's a moral issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I may have looked at the website, Shannon. Is he selling clones?
Yeah, so you can share this for $120,000. You can buy a clone of Mr. Piffles.
Wow.
How many has
he
he
didn't
sold?
care about this dog.
That I wasn't able to find that
You
information.
can't find out how many he sold?
I'm because I'm assuming none, but that I couldn't find that information.
I love that he's looking to make a profit.
What a
Not even looking to share the joy of how great his dog was. Just a pure profit.
I'm just going to let you know that 1 out of 5 of these clones will be evil. So
Like Michael
it's
Keaton
just
from
like-
Multiplicity.
Exactly.
I like orange soda.
Piff the Magic Dragon is evil?
Yeah, he's an evil man.
He's an evil man?
Who'd have thunk it?
Moderately immoral.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. No, I'm a fan, but if you have a Vegas residency, you are worth a lot of money.
Oh, is that where he's at?
Yeah, he's got a Vegas. All these magicians and you're like,
Was he big before AGT?
in fact, my assumption is that there's more money in magic than there is in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
At the highest level,
Yes.
Yeah.
there's without a doubt way more money. But I'm just saying, like, even on the lower level, if you do it right, I bet you it's easier to make money because there's less magicians in the marketplace, like way less magicians.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I'm not
I don't
familiar
have
with
the
You
it.
have to
figures
have
in
a
front of
skill
me.
set. Comedians
mic
have no
magic scene.
skills. Like comedians, literally, you go up, a homeless guy will show up and be like, "Oh, I'm a comedian now," and that's now a comedian. He's entered the world of being a professional comedian.
Yep.
He's a guy now. That just there's
You're
nothing.
saying there's a bigger barrier of entry.
There's no barrier of entry in comedy. There's literally nothing. You pay $5 for an open mic. You now are a comedian. I remember reading the foreword in I Killed, True Stories from the Road. It was written by Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And it inspired me. I remember one of the things he said. He was like, there's no barrier of entry for a comedian.
Yeah.
Once you do it once, you're a comedian.
Being a pirate.
Yeah, and then I was just like, oh, that's great. Yeah, right, we're all comedians. And now I'm going, no, that sucks, actually.
that does suck.
You have to come with your own microphone or just something, dude.
Yeah.
You should, when you show up, you have to bring, for the first 5 years of comedy, you have to bring your own microphone, at the very least.
Also,
$100.
Isn't this whole diatribe coming from somebody who just set up their own magic show, having zero experience?
I didn't have zero experience.
I mean,
He trained.
I had
sure, but that
I
was you. I mean, you did.
I had-
you started your entire. You started a festival, so you could do it.
I had 3 decades of experience.
Watching your parents disappear.
Okay, and then not only that, I went. and
my family disappear.
I went.
I made my family disappear.
I went and I trained with real magicians, did a real and then on top of it, it was somewhat self-aware and sort of making fun of
It
magic
was
as
awesome.
well.
I'm not saying
It was the
that it was
best.
a bad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I loved it.
I'm doing my own. I'm
just-
doing a special. I'm doing a Cook Magic special this
That's
year.
a good idea. That's a
Yeah.
very good
I'll
idea.
tell you guys about it later, but it's going to be fun.
That's exciting.
Very exciting. You're going to see what's up.
Yeah,
Very
a
different.
lot
Very
of
different
things
than what we
cooking.
saw at Cook Magic at Skankfest.
Okay.
Yeah. Going to be awesome. So would you 60K, not that much to clone a pet.
I guess that's
If you have a lot of money, that is
If you have like white with 60K money, then sure, yeah, throw it at getting a cat.
Dude,
or
somebody
whatever.
sent me a article that blew my mind. Because I told a story about how I had a hamster, but my parents kept putting it in the shop downstairs because it stunk, and it would freeze to death, and they kept buying me new hamsters. It was an article about people don't know that hamsters hibernate.
Oh,
And that people just throw out alive hamsters all the time because they think they're dead.
wow.
Damn.
And it's like a
goldfish too, right? Don't goldfish get flushed very often and they're not like actually dead?
I'm not sure
don't
with
know
goldfish,
about
but the
that.
thing was like because the
Probably.
parents freak out and like we gotta go get a new one, so get rid of this one now. And they just throw living, sleeping hamsters away.
Imagine the mind blown on the hamster. Like, I fell asleep in a fucking cage.
You wake up.
By now.
I bet it's probably better. From the hamster's perspective, I bet they go, yay! They're like in a little garbage thing, and then they chew their way out of the bag, and then they're in a landfill, and then they live a way more happy life with other garbage hamsters.
They live Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, rules.
One hamster in the cage, like, look, if you want to get out of here, kid.
You don't need 60,000. You need white money to do this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just think about this, right? It's when you're really broke. I think about the amount of times where I spent the last of my money on cocaine.
Yeah.
Like like everything, like 100% of my net worth went to a gram of cocaine. There's been so many times when I was doing coke, I was broke, as a joke.
Bloke.
Hate smoke.
But loves to toke.
You want to get yoked? So
I regret you spoke. And it got cut off. God damn it.
Oh, Lewis made a joke.
Ever since he painted his nails, he's gone woke.
what?
When they making noise.